welcome to another episode of Unqualified Experts. And we are returning for another episode. Making her triumphant return is the lovely, the vivacious Courtney.
Hello.
Sorry, I don't know why I was like Courtney, and then my brain farted on your last name, and I was like, it's Brooke. And then it came later.
I'll be Courtney. You know what? Going by one name is very iconic. So
Like that, yeah. Courtney. It's Courtney, like Cher.
Yeah, Madonna.
Or Bono. Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
That changed the sound for me. Oh, for the better. That was good. Sorry, Nick's over there tinkering as he usually does, producing with things, and whatever happened, it made it sound good for me anyway. Sorry, I'm just saying it sounded good. I was in the middle of it.
I did not hear a change in sound at all.
Whoa.
But
what just happened?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't. No, not that. We just hit bikini like
already.
Immediately. What just happened? I'm like, what just went? I looked down at the bar and I was like, who did this? What? I'm sorry. I'm freaking out because this was just,
Who's behind this?
Who did this? So yeah, also, wow. Okay. Holy shizballs. And oh, wow. All right. So we got Old Nerdy started us off with a freaking a golden shower boy. He said, I made a promise, Mr. Frodo, a promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. Okay, so I spoke with Old Nerdy earlier, and he saw the Lord of the Rings, the extended edition, the Fellowship, for the first time. But he had seen them before in the theaters, but it was a long time ago. He didn't remember. He didn't see the extended. He just watched the extended. And it's like super exciting news. Old Nerdy. That line always makes me cry. I love Samwise. He's the real hero of those books. I mean, and the movies. Like Samwise Gamgee keeps Frodo. Healer, I watch it every year. Don't you start with me. I watch it every year. Old Nerdy, thank you so much. And then we got love and hugs from Backhand to both of us. T said hi, Xia and Courtney. For both of us, we got love and we got hugs. And then RJP, Mr. Party Cheeks. What in the ever living banana hammock? I'm sorry, I didn't know what word that just popped into my head. Dropped 200. Said for the beautiful Xia, who is as lovely on the inside as on the outside. And I'm gonna fucking cry as soon as I can feel things again. I think I'm just in like,
that's so sweet.
Oh my God. Wow. For the love of pizza. Like actually
Holy
for the
crap.
love of pizza. I healer real. I'm like, well, I'm trying to be a man, Johan, but I'm like in shock still a little bit. That's just like insane. And the words aren't coming out good. RJP, holy freaking snacks. Holy freaking Scooby snacks.
I'm kind of in shock too. This is incredible.
Right? Like we just did this.
We didn't even finish like the introducing the show.
Yeah. Seriously, you're right. We didn't even get into anything yet. And it was like, I looked down and I was like, wait, this didn't say this 2 seconds ago. What happened?
Can I just say, I was telling my viewers last couple days, when I was letting them know that I was going to be here tonight, that I did have a special outfit picked out if we were to at least get to Christmas card or beat it. I figured let's up the ante. If we make it to bikini, we'll up the ante a little bit. The thing is, I'm like, okay, I'm going to need a little gassing up because I didn't realize exactly what we were working with, but I'll give you a hint of what this outfit is.
RJP, seriously, thank you so much. Holy crap. Like seriously, holy crap.
It involves this.
So okay. I'm very excited.
Little saucy Darth Vader.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited to see this.
So
One
we
more
are
time just to show
already very
everyone.
close to getting to Christmas cards. So
RJP, holy crap. Okay. Show everybody one more time. We are ridiculously close to Christmas card. We're at 226.46 already. It's a little like Darth Vader belt that she has. So that's gonna be a little
this is a little, yeah, this is a little hint. So as you
teaser.
can see, it's not like a full shirt or anything.
So wow. RJP, thank you so much. And then we got another one from Girthquake after that. We got a golden shower boy from Girthquake, and he said, AKA
Chris
Chris Thompson.
Thompson.
Yep. Said, greetings, citizens. It is I, Girthquake. Just finished giving a convent of nuns a good, vigorous manhandling. What do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have in common? The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Giggity, 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 giggity. Love you, Zia. Girthquake, thank you so much. Oh my
I love
God.
it.
I love it. It's amazing. Old nerdy backhand, RJP, Girthquake. Thank you guys so freaking much. I love you guys. Oh my God. Johan, if Zia did Darth Vader outfit, she'd be Derp Vader. That was really good. Wow, you guys. Okay, well, I am going to get into a bikini. If we hit Christmas card, I will be in Christmas card. He said, "Hello, my work here is done." And Courtney will then get into a very exciting like Darth Vader cosplay that we don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be fun and awesome, and I'm excited. Oh my God. And also, Healer did say in the chat that can we all take a minute to appreciate Courtney's beautiful face?
Oh.
So we're going to take a moment of that, and I'm going to get into a bikini while that happens. Also, Frank, thank you so much for the bikini. I'm very excited to put, we're wearing it. And also this skirt, it's still tighter than I would like it to be, but it fits again. So this is exciting news.
Yay.
It didn't fit for a while. I'm less fat. Yay. Less fat. Wow. You guys are incredible. I can't get over this. RJP 200. Holy shit.
Holy moly. RJP is excited for tonight.
That's amazing. I'm gonna go put a bikini on. I will be right back.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is gonna be an extra fun stream.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna stop cam.
All right, everybody. What else? What else is going on? Gosh, you guys are saying all sorts of nice things to me. Please don't stop. Look at that. Yeah, just Courtney's face. Hi, Andrew. Courtney can get into whatever she wants. I will. Healer. Oh, man. You guys are too funny. Very sweet. Hello, Dan. That was a fun nightlife last night. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And you know what? I still stand by everything I said about that lady. Yeah, backhand has a point. Only say nice things to Queen Courtney. Yeah, because you know what? If you're mean to me, that's a hate crime because I'm mentally disabled. And yes, I am mentally disabled. It's true. Well, I mean, people argue with me, but according to medical experts, I'm mentally disabled. So I'm taking it. I am disabled. Backhand will ban you if you're mean to me. That's right. Everybody say nice things to me. Say extra nice things to me tonight. Courtney likes pineapple on pizza. I do actually. I mean, my parents allowed me to have it as a child. It's a flavor I've grown accustomed to. Now I prefer pineapple, jalapenos, bacon, and Canadian bacon with white sauce on a pizza. That's the way to eat pineapple on pizza. It's very delicious. And yes, don't be mean to me about the pizza. High push-ups. If you're mean, she'll yell at you, but some of us are into that kind of thing. Push-ups thinks I yell at him just because if he's wrong about something. And if I say no push-ups, that's not correct. Suddenly, oh my God, she's mad at me today. Very dramatic. Push-ups is dramatic, you guys. But I do yell a lot. Sometimes just because, well, everybody in the chat wants me to yell at them because they all have a thing for me yelling at them. Exactly. MTB Steve says it. Got it right. Courtney is your friend. Don't be mean. I'm your friend. I can be your friend. But I'll stop being your friend if you're mean to me. In fact, you know what? To be honest, if I yell at you, you probably weren't mean to me. I'm probably just annoyed. And then I'm going to tell you, once I tell you to start pushing your refrigerator, you should know that I'm not mad at you. That means that I'm giving you good advice on how to be a man, and you'll come back bigger, stronger, and smarter than you were before. If you just start moving refrigerators. Oh, John Edgar's here. I got home from the grocery store just in time to catch the start of the stream, and my laptop froze. Oh no, John Edgar, no. I hope it unfreezes. Oh,
look at this bikini. Look at it. This is from Frank, and this is tape, YouTube. It's tape. There are no nerps popping out anywhere. But let me just tell you, this is a little itty bitty one. I still have my socks on.
I swear your abs are getting like stronger and stronger.
I love you
every
so
time
much
I
for
see
saying
them.
that. I love you so much for saying that.
Like I swear, like they're becoming more and more sculpted. Like every time I see your abs, and look at that booty,
girl. I was doing RDLs.
Perfection.
I was doing XDLs yesterday, and I freaking saw the booty pump in the mirror, and I was like, "Hello!" I got really excited.
I love it. Yes, oh man, that's one thing I haven't done this week because exercising. Oh man,
It's
back at it tomorrow morning.
that's all you can do. All you can do is just get back at it. I've had people ask me before, like, how do you stay motivated? I'm like, I'm not motivated most of the time. I just go. It just becomes a what's the word I'm looking for? A habit.
Like a habit.
Like a habit. Yeah. So basically I get up, and there are some days where I'm like, dude, I just want to skip it. I don't want to go. Now though, I'm held even more accountable because the gym that I go to, you have to sign up for time. Like you can't just go whenever you want. There are time slots, and there can only be up to 8 women at a time. And so if I want my slot, I can't just be like, oh, well, I won't go now. Like once I book a time, I can only go at that time. So it forces you even more. I'm like, this is it. This is my time to go. I got to go now.
Oh, that would be like perfect for me because like that's the one thing. If I'm like, I just don't feel like doing this. If I know I have something scheduled, I'm like, well, crap, I have to do it. I have to because I scheduled it, whether it's somebody's counting on me or not. Like I have to go. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It really forces you 8 slots at a time. LOL. I knew that was going to happen. And yeah, I can only handle 8 women at a time too. Frank,
wow, 8 women.
That's a lot of women.
Only. Oh, wow.
No, it's a really nice gym though. I find myself making friends with all of the older women. They're so sweet. There's this lady there, Pam, and she's like the sweetest woman in the world. I had to go. We usually go at the same. Frank, no. Frank, no. He says I'm lying. You're all lying. You can handle 10. Hi, K-Max. 10 women.
Yeah, he can handle more than 8 women. He's lying. Yeah, he's
that's what he's lying
he just
about.
doesn't want everyone else to feel bad, you know? So like
Exactly.
8 is a normal number.
Exactly. That's a good point. Also, hello everyone. I didn't even say hi to the chat. Hi chat. Hi lovely people. I gotta also just again, you guys, forgetting that was like an insanely fast bikini. I can't get over how quick. I'll bring it up about 4 or 5 more times during the stream, so I apologize in advance. Thank you, wonderful heathens.
Such wonderful heathens.
This is why
I
we're
love
gonna
that.
take over the world.
Yes.
Old Nerdy said I felt bad when he said 8, but now that he's lying, I feel much better. Much better.
Good.
How was, speaking of 8, how was your 8-hour stream?
Oh man, both of them were quite fun. The first one, I really kind of didn't really feel like it was that long. Like I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. This is weird. I didn't feel like I had been really doing anything at all. And then we did an after party with because excuse me, because I did invite Keanu's mom and
I
she's on a
love her.
cruise. Oh my god, she's so funny. And so she was like, "Oh, well, I'll be able to go on like when you're streaming really late." And I was like, "I wasn't planning on going late, but I guess I'll do a late one later on." So I did. And she popped in, but she was like in this loud bar and she couldn't hear us. She couldn't hear me. And so she was just like showing us everything that like everything in the bar. And I'm like, this is amazing because she has no idea what's going on. I can't even tell her like, hey, I'm not sure if I'm going to get like a copyright claim, so I should probably let you go because there's loud music playing. So I was like, all right, well, I guess we're just gonna hang out here watching Michaeline, just hang out in the bar. Yeah, and so then the next day, I mean, they were both. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We ended up getting, gosh, I think I ended up getting like 55 or so more subscribers. Which was like that's a big jump when you're such a small channel. Like
Yes. I remember
so,
even getting to the first 1,000. I was freaking pumped. Even I'm still a tiny channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 and it's like a slow crawl. I'm like
yeah.
slow crawling to 10,000 subscribers, but it is exciting. Every time I get any number of subscribers, I'm like, "Oh, it went up by 5."
And I'm like, yay, new friends. I know it was so funny because I
Yeah.
was like, all right, you guys, what else we're gonna do? We're gonna need more subscribers. And then at one point I was going on a rant about something that was a little, I guess it's considered controversial, which to
I'd
me it
love to
wasn't.
know. What
And I
is
was like,
it?
well, I'm Kyle Rittenhouse.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
I was like, like this is exactly what happened, start to finish, blah, 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 like all this stuff. And then I was like, all right, let's check the subscriber count. And somebody unsubscribed. And I was like, well, I'm glad that this happened when it did because I'm never going to change my mind on this. And I guess we are just not aligned. So long.
Look,
Anyway.
it happens and people are going to do that for like the weirdest reasons. I actually remember this guy used to watch my streams. He came from actually Twitch to YouTube and he was watching my streams pretty regularly and he would chat and he was very nice, and I'm assuming it was a he. Actually, it could have been a she, but anyway,
Hmm,
very nice, and would gift a bunch of subs, was very cool.
yeah.
I said spastic and I was just like saying spastically. And he kept telling me not to say spastic. And I was like, look, I'm not going to stop saying things. Like I'm not going to stop saying spastic. I'm not going to stop saying retarded. Like I don't think that we should stop saying these words. And I think that the more we give in to those, the further and also beyond that, it's just so silly. We just decided one day, hey, this word that we used to use commonly is now offensive, so you can't use it anymore. Why?
Right.
Like it doesn't like
Right.
the N word I get, right? Okay, fine.
There's no other like form of that, right? Like there's no like, oh, I mean something else by it. It's like,
Right. And I get where it came
nah.
from and blah blah blah, but everybody said retarded, like it was fine.
Yeah. And
And
I
then
always
we
tell people
just
like I'm considered mentally disabled. If you say retarded, I'm like, yeah, that is
right,
retarded. And I
right.
can say it. I know
And
what
you're like,
retarded
I'm
is.
a
I am
say
one.
it, yeah. But this guy basically was like really upset that I was saying it, and then he just never came back again. But that's gonna keep happening. It's just people are gonna hear something that you say and be like, I don't like you anymore because of this. But it's it's weird. It happens. But you're right. It's better that it happens now, that it doesn't come later and they're trying to
Yeah, they
argue
weren't.
with you in your chat
Yeah, they
about
weren't like connected for too long, and then suddenly they realized something. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it all out there right now. I'm like already announcing that I'd voted for Donald Trump and exactly why I voted for Donald Trump and all this stuff. Like
get it
I
out
know
there.
that these things that there are people that very much hate these kinds of things, and I'm gonna let it all out there now because I don't want somebody to get that kind of disappointment later down the road when they find that kind of stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the other thing too. It's your viewers are never going to align with every single thing that you say. It just doesn't work that way. There are plenty of people that I watch and have watched in the past and still watch today that I don't agree with them on everything, but I like their content. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not watching you anymore because you don't agree with me on this one thing. Like, that's so stupid. Stop it. Like, we're not children.
No, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, there are certain things that I might strongly disagree with somebody on that I already know. Like, but I like all these other things about them, and I think those are so awesome. And like, I really would hate to not be able to experience that anymore over this one thing. But there are certain things also that I'm very passionate about that I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't think I can handle listening to a person say these kinds of things.
What if I eat Ben and Jerry's?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, just making sure. I am the type of person that it's so bad. It doesn't matter whether I like, okay, one of my favorite bands is MSI. Like, I love Mindless Self-Indulgence. They have some amazing music. The singer has done some not so good stuff. I don't care. The music's good. I'm going to keep listening to them.
Mike Tyson. I'm like, I very much enjoy watching Mike Tyson fight. Like, I'll watch like old clips of his fights and stuff like that. He's done terrible things though.
He sure has.
R-wording a woman and beating her. Like, that's not good. That's very bad. No. I'll separate the art from the artist though, because I very much enjoy watching him fight.
Didn't it come out though that wasn't real, or am I making that up? I could have swore that it came out that she was faking it or something.
Well, so I believe it was his ex-wife, and she was like kind of kooky. Okay. And she was asking weird stuff. I think it was like she wanted him to sleep with her mom or something weird. And so I think a lot of people were trying to say that, okay, well, she's like super off of a rocker, and try to use that as a way to like say that he was not guilty. But he did end up getting convicted and going to jail. I think it was for for beating her. I think it was one of them. It was either the R word or the knocking her out. One of those he actually did go to jail for. One of them he didn't. And I don't know if it was because like he didn't actually do that, or there wasn't enough evidence for it.
Okay.
To prove it. But like,
I wasn't super familiar with the story. Like, I knew what happened, and I thought that it turned out that it was like she faked it and lied about something, or that it didn't happen. It wasn't true, but I'm not 100% sure. I also am a big, I don't know. I'm not saying that any of that stuff is acceptable. It really isn't in any way, shape, or form. But I also, I don't think that people that do one bad thing or a bad thing like that deserves to be crucified for their entire life if they take steps to be a better person. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, because it was like in the 90s when that stuff started like coming to the surface, right? So it's like, oh my God, if somebody were to take stuff that I did in the 90s, granted I was a small child, but like, I don't want anyone talking about that anymore. It's over. Right. So there's that too. It's like, yeah. And I know that he's actually spoken very openly about his whole journey of like trying to move forward from that kind of behavior. So it's like, well, okay. There's also that factor too.
Right. It's not excusing what he did. It's not like, oh, okay, that what he did was okay. But it's like, do you want him to continue being a piece of trash, or do you want him to be reformed? Right? Like, the whole goal with everyone is.
The only time I won't forgive it is if it's a child that was harmed. And I'm like, oh well, no, we will. Yeah, well, we're gonna treat you like garbage forever until you.
No, wood chipper, you shouldn't even be alive. Yeah. No, like, I'm with you on that 100%. You touch a kid, you mess with animals, like in like
then it's over. We're not. It doesn't matter how much time has passed.
Yeah,
but like stuff like that though. It's just sort of like, well, how much time goes past, especially if you've served time for it as well. It's like how much time do you wait until it's like, okay, well, this is the person that's going to be in society. The more that we treat them like this, they are gonna just could be a habitual offender if we keep treating them like a habitual offender.
Right.
So there's a lot of different things for it. I think it also is like a case by case basis. Because like you said, some people work towards like making it better. Some people don't.
And that's all the difference in the world. 100%, I agree with you.
Yep.
We have some super chats to get through too. By the way,
Woo!
guys, we're getting really close to turkey card. We're at 276.46. So we are getting very close
Whoa.
to turkey card. We are, hold on, from Frank. From Frank, we got an orange boy from Frank. He said, "In the club, we all fam." We can giggle so hard. In the club. I don't know why.
Oh my God. Did you ever watch Broad City?
No, is that where that's from?
Yeah, it
We all
was.
fam in the
Yeah,
club.
Abby and Alana are in the club. She's like, in the club, we're all fam. And then Abby's like, what? And she's like, in the club, we're all fam. She's like, I don't know what you're saying. She's like, in the club, we all fam. Oh, you're so racist. She's like, what?
Frank just said I love Broad City, so there you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was such a good show. That was a really good show.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was a Comedy Central show. So wherever, I think you can probably still stream it on Hulu, but
Oh yeah.
wherever you can find Comedy Central shows.
Okay. I feel like I've passed by that before.
It's a good show.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna check it out then.
The
I've got
Wisdom Tooth episode is like perfection. Oh, and then there was the one when Abby needed to find an apartment. She had a realtor named Pam. It's me, Pam. And she had a neck brace on. Oh my God. Amazing.
Okay. I do need a good like light show to watch because for some reason, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's a great show though. I'm watching X-Files right before bed.
Oh, that'll give
And
you weird dreams.
yeah, I have been having weird dreams, and that's probably why. That's probably like I need something a little lighter to watch where I'm not, but I do love this. There's something about we used to do this when we were kids, actually. We'd after my mom died, we would fall asleep in the living room on the floor a lot. My dad, my sister, and I, we just would be sleeping on the floor, but X-Files would be on, of course, late at night. And we would just I would fall asleep to X-Files all the time. And so I think there's a little bit of it's like super weird and
nostalgia,
but it's it's like a nostalgic and it's kind of comforting. And I'm like, this is nice. I don't know what's wrong with me.
No, I mean that makes sense though. I mean, my mom loved scary movies when we were kids, and so sometimes like I'll be in a mood of just only watching like super creepy, scary stuff. Even though like I'm actually not good at watching that kind of stuff, especially alone. Like if I'm going to be alone for the rest of the night, I'm like, but sometimes it feels comforting. Like it just reminds you of being a kid.
Yeah, that's what it is. It reminds you of being a kid. And there were some movies that when I was a kid that scared the absolute bejesus out of me. And but I liked it. Like, and I still think about it and I'm like, that scared the crap out of me. But there was something that was, I don't
That was
know.
my sister. My sister was obsessed with scary movies all through when we were kids, up until probably our early 20s. And then suddenly she just like, but my brother tried to remind her of that, and she's like, "We're not going to talk about that."
She scared herself too much. She scared
something
too much.
And part of it, I think, is because like she has kids and she doesn't want her kids to watch that stuff yet because they're all little. But I'm like, or maybe she did scare herself. I don't know. I've never asked her because it seems a little too sensitive. So I'm like, okay,
Interesting. Yeah, that's so weird that she doesn't even want to talk about it. I wonder what happened. She's just one day she's like, "This is terrible. Why did I do this? Why did I do this?"
Yeah. Well, maybe it broke her brain. Because scary movies are good. For me though, like if it's especially at nighttime, I have to have somebody around for the night. I'm like, listen, we're not. We're not having alone time this time.
No, not in the dark, not in the scary. I can't believe this is happening now. RJP, Party Cheeks fan, after 200 said the internet is acting up tonight and he keeps going in and out. After all that, internet, get it together. Get it together because Party Cheeks has to see the party cheek. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Party, 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 party. Party, 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 party.
Party cheeks go hard. Okay. Sorry. So anyway. Ravenclaw for 5. Ravenclaw, thank you so much for Mr. Ravenclaw. He said, "Hiya, Queen Heathen Zia. Came by to say hi while attending a hockey game. Bikini icy. Simp. Love Asian simp, 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 simp." Hell yeah, Ravenclaw. Have fun at the hockey game. I hope your team wins. I don't know who your team is, but I hope they win. And thank you for coming in and saying hi. Butter cheeks. Reese just said that's ridiculous. Um, Dan, paranormal stuff freaks me out. I love it. I love it. I want it to be real so bad. And speaking of Dan, another one from Dan here with the Golden
Oh,
Shower Boy said, I have two insanely beautiful ladies on one screen, the Tyson fight on the other, and a string cheese in my hand. Pretty damn good setup for a good night. Shit, that sounds awesome.
Jaeger.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
that sounds really cool.
string cheese. Damn.
Yeah, I ate all the rest of my cheese last night.
What kind of cheese?
This time it was mozzarella because I actually I decided that I wanted to heat up some what I call poor people pizza, and so I like started to heat it up, and then I took it out and put like just a butt ton of cheese on it, and then heated it up the rest of the way. That's the trick to doing it because you got to crisp up the crust first, and then you put more cheese on it so that this crust isn't soggy.
So what's a poor man's pizza?
It's just like those Totino's pizzas. They're like 99 cents or whatever.
Yes. Dude,
Literally.
honestly, those are great. I don't know if that's all just nostalgia talking again, but those are freaking great.
I know. It's so funny too, because I'm like actually a pizza snob. There's one pizza place out here that I've only ever enjoyed pizza from for the last 5 years. Any other places, I'm like, ugh, that's not even edible. But then you get your Totino's pizzas, I'm like, oh my God, I'll take 25. So
I don't, you're right. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I don't feel like it goes in the pizza category then, because I mean, yeah, maybe it is just nostalgia, because I don't think there's any other like situation where I'd be like, yes, I would love to dine on this.
I agree with you 100%. The funny thing about that too is I don't know if I even really consider it pizza, but I freaking love it. Is the those Stouffer's French bread pizzas?
Oh yes. God,
I love those. They're
Yum.
total garbage, but they're just so I don't know what it is about them.
I
They're just
mean,
so good. They're so good. That, and when we were little, I mean, this was, growing up in Hawaii before I married an Italian man and moved to the East Coast. So I didn't even I had never even experienced good pizza. We had Pizza Hut there. Like there's no good pizza in Hawaii. If there is now, it wasn't there when I was growing up. But we would make these English muffins. We'd put a little tomato sauce, and then we put cheddar cheese for some reason and pepperoni. And like my sister and I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. Whenever we could have that snack, it was like it was a good day.
It's like when you take the tortilla, the flour tortillas, and you heat them up and put butter and then cinnamon and sugar on them. And you're like, yes, this is my dessert.
My dad used to do that for us, and like it was just melting out, and it was crispy, and you roll it up, and oh my God.
Yeah, that is like a
oh, so good. So good. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can taste it right now. Just thinking about it. I'm like, God, that was I think I need to go make one of them.
I know. You know what's so funny? It's about once every few months, like maybe once every 6 months, I think about it and I'm like, oh, I want to make that. And then I never make it.
That's exactly when I do. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably make that. And then I have all of the stuff for it right now.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm like, why haven't I even but I don't know. Because I also have like pumpkin spice flavored ice cream bars in my freezer. And like I just made some steaks today. So there's that,
Oh God.
I have to eat steak like every day now.
That's have to.
I don't have to.
No, you have to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm coming to the conclusion that like when I start to feel really slow and sluggish, I'll eat a steak and then the next day I feel good again. And I'm like, okay, I guess I just need to, this is my energy levels require steak, I guess.
Honestly, same. I notice that if I eat chicken too many nights in a row, I start to feel like crap. And then I'll switch my dinners over to some kind of beef. And I always start to like my energy levels start to go up. I don't know if it's we need the iron or it's something, but I definitely notice it.
Yeah, maybe it is the iron. That was the first thing that I thought of too. I was like, maybe do I need more iron? I don't know. Because what else is there that I could eat that would make me feel this way? I don't know, because
yeah,
it seems like it's only steak or I guess beef, but Yeah, so steak every day. Oh no.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
We
Frank, I do. Whenever it's funny, every time now around that time of the month during Shark Week, I try to have beef because it does. I swear to God, it helps. I don't know if it's just in my head, but I swear it helps.
Yeah, well, like, so my birth control, I don't have shark weeks, and so, like, I don't so I'm not actually, like, losing blood, like, my hormone levels will, like, start shifting and stuff still, but, like,
Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't know,
Interesting.
I mean, maybe even though I'm not actually having, like, a shedding of uterine skin, maybe there is something about having, like, higher iron levels during that time.
Yeah, maybe. Interesting. I wonder what that is.
Hmm.
Huh. We got a question from K-Max. K-Max
Hey,
with a golden
man.
shower boy. Another one. K-Max, thank you so much for the golden shower boy. By the way, we're at 281.46. We're at 281.46. Well, you know what? If we hit squats, you should make one of your tortilla cinnamon sugar rolls. Just throwing it out there. You don't have to, but you can if you want. I'll do squats. I don't have any tortillas. I have butter, cinnamon, and sugar, but no tortillas. Son of a bee snatch. Um, he said,
Dang it.
question for Courtney and Zia. I know. Question for Courtney and Zia. When Joe Biden said Republicans are the kind of guys you'd like to smack in the ass, did he have a point? Maybe this was Biden's way of flirting. I'm sorry, what? He said, did he say that?
Yeah. Well, he did.
Why? What? I don't that no one should okay, they should take the microphone away from that man. They shouldn't let him say things anymore. It's done. He needs to be put down for a little nap and made a little cup of tea and some crumpets, or like he needs to have a little snack time and a little nap time, and then he needs to be put out to pasture. I don't understand.
Put out to pasture. Here, that's actually the thing. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be so upsetting when we don't get all these sound bites from him anymore.
That's a
Oh,
good
holy
point.
crap. Oh, this is amazing. Um, like don't take this gold for granted. But yeah, no, he said that. He was like, yeah, he was oh, those Republicans, these are the kind of guys you just wanna smack on the ass. Like he didn't even sound like he meant to say like smack in the face, right? Like it wasn't like he sounded like he was getting a little, a little horny.
Is he a secret gay man?
I don't know. I mean, well, the thing is, at this point in time, because he's like 187, like he might just like he might just like be forgetting that he like oh yes, I am Joe Biden and I'm a heterosexual male and whatever. I mean, we're not even 100% positive with that, but like maybe he's just, or maybe like yeah, in his later years, he's like, you know what, I haven't tried before. Being a man.
He's like, I can't die without trying a little bussy.
Just something like I don't, because yeah, why would I don't know. I feel like he was like I don't maybe channeling somebody else or something. Like he was, who knows, or maybe he was trying to let us know that he's had a secret this whole time. Hard to say, but he said something that I think that not I think, I know that I agree with, which is, yeah,
Gonna smack him on the butt.
you do want to smack my ass.
Yeah, smack him on the butt. Give him a little butt smack. Oh, RJP, thank you so much. I know I miss Ashley. That was a really good question, K Max. Thank you. I didn't even know he said that. Look, I gotta tell you, hey, it's tape. It's tape. You hear that, YouTube? It's tape. I don't want to
Tape.
hear it from you, YouTube. Okay.
It's tape.
This would make a good bikini stencil. That's a great idea. We got another 5 from Mr. Healer, and he said, we used to mix peanut butter with maple syrup in a bowl, then put it in the freezer. It was a great kid dessert. Ooh.
Oh,
Have you
yum.
ever done that?
No.
Me neither. That actually sounds delightful. I used to, as a kid, mix up. I didn't put it in the freezer, but I would just put how was I not fat? I would put globs of peanut butter and jelly into a cup and just stir it up and eat it with a spoon. Sometimes I would add banana and chocolate chips too, and it was quite delightful. It was
Wow.
quite
Yeah,
delightful.
that's a decadent treat.
It was nice. Oh my God. Damn it. Now I just want to eat things. I'm trying so hard to diet. I'm trying to diet and I just want to eat things. They're talking about stuff, but you know what I'm saying? If I eat, I just want it to go to the butt.
Only to the butt. Just put it to the butt.
Just put it right here. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised at how small this bikini was, Frank. When I took it out, I looked at it and I was like, "Oh yeah, this looks like the same size as my other ones." And then when I started to put it on, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a popping out." I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. It's gone. It's lost. It's fine. No, Johan, I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna lick it. Johan said he has the Wawa pretzel and he's not sharing. He doesn't want girl cooties, but I'm gonna lick it. All right.
We don't have any Wawas out here. So I always hear these wonderful things about Wawa, and then I just get to take everyone's word for it.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Hold on, wait, what state do you live in?
Washington
State. Oh yeah, I guess there wouldn't be Wawas out there. What's your guys' like go-to convenience store?
I guess it's like 7-Eleven.
Okay. Yeah,
like we
that
don't
makes sense. Yeah.
Because I don't think we don't have like a regional. I mean, I don't go to Seattle really anymore because but
yeah. So
yeah, I guess I'm so long. I can't think of anything else that would be like a Buc-ee's or a Wawa or anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. In Hawaii, same thing. We have 7-Elevens. There aren't any Wawas up here where I live now in upstate New York, but we have Stewart's, which it's still a good convenience store, but they don't have food. It's not the same. Like they have ice cream. They do ice cream. They do like their own homemade ice cream, and that's actually really good, but they don't have like food. Like Wawa has everything. Oh, I must have missed. Hold on. I must have missed Saw's.
What?
Oh, I completely missed Saw's. Oh my God. Saw, I'm so sorry. My God. We got 5 from Saw. He said, "Hi, lovely Z and Courtney at work. Subscribe to Courtney. We're trying to get her to 500 subscribers. And after the stream, movie night in Courtney's Discord." Saw, thank you so much. I don't know how I even completely missed that. I think it went down and it just showed the one right above it. Saw, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saw. And by the way, RJP just did it again with another friggin' 20, and we're now at 301.46. We hit frickin' the Giving Gobbler. RJP, are you serious? Are you serious? What is going on with my finger? This hurts. RJP, thank you so freaking much. For Pete's sake. Oh my God, and I dropped Rocky. We can't leave Rocky on the ground, you guys. I gotta get Rocky.
Rocky.
There's still pumpkin on my floor. From the carving stream, it's everywhere. Okay, I gotta get Rocky. Oh no, I'm falling over. Okay, I think I'm stuck officially because I'm just gonna take a nap here. Night night. We're sleeping now.
I love this.
He good. No! Rocky, you stay. Hey, a flat, fluffy little raccoon. No, this is Rocky. Hey, fluffy little raccoon. RJP, thank you so much. You guys. I need a new screensaver, so you're welcome, Dan.
All right. Well, you know what that means.
Darth Sexy. Sorry.
I shall return. Darth Sexy. I shall return, everybody.
Okay, she's come back as a Darth Sexy. Yeah, thank God for the tape. Dude, seriously, you guys, thank you so much. Are you goddamn kidding me? Are you goddamn kidding me? Dude, that Dr. Rocky, he was doing his rounds and he's a little behind. Oh, my little Rocky. He's so cozy. This is honestly, he's so soft and cozy. I just want to hug him all the time like this. Frank, this is actually not even an extra small. It's a small. And normally smalls and extra, like it usually smalls sometimes can be a little bit too big. But I am definitely thanking you guys for the tape. Honestly. Dan, I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to him. Oh, Pikachu's up on the shelf. I got Pikachu on the shelf. I'll post a picture in the Discord. But we got Pika amongst all of his buddies. I'm posting it in the Discord now. We do miss Ashley. Oh my God. What? I get the bigger one? Frank, this is so cool. What? Oh, snap. All right, I'm not spending the time on my phone. I'm not doing it. Okay. We good. We're going to make sure everything's good. Everything's tied. Yeah, I could wear the larger top with the bottom. That's true. That's a good idea. Seriously, you guys, thank you so much. We hit bikini so fast. We just hit freaking the giving gobbler. We got, hi, Andrew Thomas. We got Courtney coming back in a sexy outfit. This is going to be a fun. We haven't even gotten to questions. Yeah, this top is just all under boob. It's so much under boob. Oh my God. James Evans, this is the giving gobbler. I swear to God, I was doing XCLs and the freaking pump that I got after doing the XDLs, I was very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. I was like, that's a putt. As he yells, what at that octave? I've just heard dogs in the hotel yell. What the hell was that at the same time? Fright Club, does that mean you have a whole bunch of cute dogs at your door and you can pet all of them? You're welcome. Sorry, the turkey card. The giving gobbler turkey card. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you gotta use tape, man. You just gotta. I'm excited to see what she comes back in. Hi, Adam Rice. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh. Frank, that is why I have the tape. I could change into a different, I guess I could change. Chris Thompson, maybe I could just to be on the safe side. It's probably a good idea. I know, but I'm with RJP. I love the underboob and I love this bikini, but I do know I don't want to, we're going to need the Imperial March for Court's return. Chris Thompson. Yes. Chris Thompson, thank you so much. We're at 306.46. Hi, David Butero. What's up? Welcome. Kyle, how dare you? How dare you come into the chat and not say anything? And my feelings are very hurt. Hi, Daniel. I'm just kidding. Hi. Our people. It's only 40 days till Christmas. Our people, I would have followed you. My brother, my captain, my king. I think I'm going to put a different bikini on, but I'm going to wait for her to get back. Frank, the next goal is squats at 4. I'll do front squats and back squats. No, Johan, I want to feel things sometimes. Ooh. Fright Club, did you take him home with you? Oh, heck! What? You look so good! Sorry, I'm screaming. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here we are.
You guys. We got some oh dangs and some my words in chat. And lots of damn. Healer said Courtney is my father.
I am tonight. Call me Dommy Mommy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The gloves too. I don't know what it is about that, but those shoulder high gloves are like.
I know they had a
Woo!
really nice touch.
Yeah.
I do need to get a little cape for it though. I think a cape would be a really good, nice.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. A helmet too. I think I don't know. There's again, Johan. It never stopped. Healer just said, "Force choke me." Oh, a cape would be very cool. Oh my god. 86 lightsabers just turned on, said Frank. The healer says, I'll bring the help. Oh my god, Gabe, you're right. Gabe said that you have Heather Graham vibes. Totally.
Ooh,
Totally.
Thank you.
That's what it is. It's Heather Graham. The hair and the face, like there's something about I see it.
Should I get some roller skates?
Do it. I wanted to cosplay as Roller Girl. That would be such a fun one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Kyle. The quality is pretty good. Where'd you get that?
On Amazon.
Well done.
I had
Amazon.
it. Yeah, I had it on my wish list, and Kyle Kluken sent it to me.
Kyle, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. Dude, it looks really good. I'm actually really impressed with the Amazon, because you never know what you're going to get with Amazon, but that's good.
Yeah. I think it's the brand is Foreplay. Yeah. Foreplay.
Okay. I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. All right. I'm going to actually change one more time into another bikini just because I'm getting a lot of under boob here and I'm scared I'm going to pop out. But I'll be right back.
More YouTube friendly.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm nervous. I love this bikini. It's so freaking cute though.
That is a really cute bikini. You're going to have to get smaller boobs though.
Yeah. No, I think honestly I can
save it for spicy sites. I mean, you've got options.
Exactly. I am going to use this. I can use this for lots of other things.
Oh yes.
But I'll be
no
right
need
back.
for smaller boobs.
No, we can't have smaller boobs. Never.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. I would never replace you. I will never. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Old Nerdy, I could keep the bottom on. I don't know.
Well, let's see what she comes up with.
We'll see. Maybe I'll mix and match a little bit. I'm being weird. I'll be right back.
You never know. You never know. Let's maybe she has something even more fun. Who knows? Let's find out. I'm excited. I keep sticking to this. I don't like that. Anyway, yes. So next in line, we got to get a little cape and maybe a little lightsaber to go with this. And then I'll be everyone's daddy. This is pretty cool though, yeah? I'm into it. All right, what's everyone saying? Entertain us. I don't know what to do. Help.
Are you not entertained?
All right, everybody. Here, I'm force choking all of you.
I heard a million splooges.
Ooh, Courtney, what about Princess Leia when Jabba the Hutt imprisons her? That's also a great costume. I need to update my wish list though, because something weird happened to them and they're all, like, most of them were wiped out. So I just need to I need to update those, and I'll make sure to have a Princess Leia outfit on there, because I've actually looked into those. I've looked up a few of them. The only thing is, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to figure out the hair situation. Get a little do the Leia buns, but I don't know if it's gonna look as good. James Evans, no, I am not on Blue Sky. Is there something going on with Blue Sky that is supposed to be cool? It seems like all the lamos are going over there, or are the cool people going there? I don't know.
What's Blue Sky?
Courtney has the high ground. Yes, I do. Don't do it. I have the high ground. Isn't there a version of one of the Star Wars video games? Which one is it? that one of the endings is that Anakin actually takes down Obi-Wan. I like that. I like that idea. I actually every time I watch Revenge of the Sith, I always worry about or I always think about like I wonder if Anakin's going to change his mind this time, as if like there's a choose your own adventure. And I really wish that Revenge of the Sith had a choose your own adventure. Trust me, you dressed as Slave Leia, nobody's looking at your head. Oh, it is the Revenge of the Sith game. Okay. I can never remember the names of the video games. Because that sounds stupid that I wouldn't remember that one. Revenge of the Sith is actually like my favorite movie. Do you like old school Star Wars movies or more recent ones? I only like the original trilogy, the prequels, and Rogue One. Anything else is just it ruined everything for me. Ooh la la!
We're
Here we
feeling
go.
colorful tonight. We're feeling a little colory, a little
Yes,
bit of color. I feel
I
like
love
I
this.
just wore this.
I love this like this contrast.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, she's going dark. I'll go light, and then also, this this bikini is really comfortable.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah, original trilogy, Revenge and Rogue, 100%. Healer, I'm letting my freak flag fly, and my bro fro grow. I wish I had a bro fro to grow. Do I? Actually, I don't think I do. Never mind. Do you want to give some advice to the internet?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we've already been at this for an hour. We haven't.
I know that happens every time. That's
We
the sign of
forgot.
a fun show. It's a sign of a great
Exactly.
show. It's very exciting. All right. So, my wife's friend of about 9 years has confessed his feelings for her out of the blue. I've known him for a bit now. I've always trusted my partner, so there's zero jealousy when it comes to this. I mentioned earlier in our relationship I had a feeling from certain things he did that made me tell her that he may have feelings for her. She said she's known him since they were kids, and there's no way that could be true. Yesterday, he asked for a call, and from what she said, he fully confessed he has romantic feelings towards her. He said through the 9 years it's been on and off his feelings as he convinces himself it would never work between them. She came to me very upset, saying, well, you can say I told you so. The thing is, she wants me to message him, and even before her asking me that, I was ready to rip him a new one, but I sat on it and decided being verbally aggressive may not be the right choice here. I'm quite a big dude, and through my life, I've been told I can come across as very intimidating. Again, not the approach I want here. So anyway, if you're in the situation, or have been, how would you approach messaging her friend? Oof, that's a weird one.
I don't think that it's up to this guy to approach this dude. It's not. It's her battle. She needs to set the boundaries. She can't, because if she has to have him do that with every dude that's like, oh my god, then he's not gonna be able to set her loose in public, because there's gonna be men that are gonna like randomly hit on her every once in a while. Like, does she need to be like, oh, hold on a minute, I need to call my husband? Like, no, you should be able to set the boundary anyway. I hate this.
I think that the only reason this is different is because it's a close friend she's known since childhood. And he's met the husband and everything. But I'm with old nerdy that she did the right thing. She told the husband there's nothing bad going on. I think that I agree with you too, that it's up to her to set the boundary, and honestly, in this case, I think the friendship can't continue.
Yeah,
I think she's got it
for damn sure.
Yeah,
But
she's got to
she
end
has
the
to be the
friendship.
one to tell him. Like, she
Yeah.
can't have the husband. But yeah, no, it's a good thing that she did tell her husband. Like, if she didn't, then that's also a red flag, because
Yeah.
you that's something you shouldn't be hiding from your partner.
Yep.
But it's unless like he's not listening to her and being aggressive or something weird, and she needs him to be around for like safety reasons, there's no reason why she can't just say it herself. Like, I just don't think I
Yeah.
can't even think of like how you would approach that, because like it's not your battle.
No, 100%. I think that he needs to talk to his wife and be like, "Look, you have to deal with this. He's your friend." Oh my God, Frank, thank you so much. Are you serious? Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Hey, we get to wear a medium next time because these bazongas. Um, Normally smalls fit me, I swear. That's the first time it hasn't. But yeah, no, I agree 100%. She did the right thing by telling him, and she needs to end the friendship and just realize you're never going to be friends. You're never going to be friends with someone that has feelings for you like that. It's just not going to happen. If you think you're going to salvage the friendship, somehow you're not. But it's totally up to her. Him being a big dude and coming across as intimidating, like, yeah, I get all that, but
It's not necessary for something like this.
right.
It's like she just needs to be able to tell him, like, it's really flattering. Maybe if circumstances were different, but I am married and I'm very faithful. I'm not going to change my marriage status for you. So,
Yeah.
thank you, but you're going to have to move on to someone else and call it
Yeah.
good. And that's just like for her, that's the best way to say it. Like, hey, yeah, that is really flattering. I appreciate that. That's nice. Like, who doesn't like to hear that somebody, enjoys their company and finds them attractive? It's great.
Yeah.
But like, it's just not going to happen. So, that person is definitely going to need to step away and not be friends with her for a while because they're going to have to get over those feelings. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't.
And honestly, I don't know, shame on the guy. I guess he had to shoot his shot, right? But dude, that's your married friend. Like it isn't it's not going to happen. Um
Yeah, I mean, for him, like, he probably should have instead been like, "You know what? I'm developing feelings for you, and I feel like I have to step back from this friendship for a while because it's starting to mess with my head," and
yeah.
call it good.
Yeah.
But instead, yeah, because at the very least, if, like, he's hoping maybe they're having marital problems or whatever. At the very least, now if she does actually divorce her husband, maybe she will be like, "Hey, remember when he said that he was into me? Maybe I'll go say hi," right? But
Right. Right. But you can't do anything about it now.
yeah, you can't be approaching somebody as if they're single when they're married.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like that was a silly thing to do. But you're right, I agree. The ball's in her court. She's got to be the one to say it. Fright Club, that's so funny. I thought for a moment that Frank sent you a medium so you can talk to ghosts or something. That would be cool.
Ah!
I would enjoy that very much.
All right, let's get a spirit box. Time to go.
I shouldn't. Oh my gosh. RJP just did
What?
another golden shower boy. He just did another golden shower boy. RJP, oh my god. Holy freaking crap. We're at 316, by the way. So we're like 84 away from making me exercise. High push-ups. Oh my god, RJP, thank you so much. It is raining gold and red boys tonight.
Man.
That's out of control. Out of control. RJP, oh my god. Wow. Um Wow. Okay. I was gonna randomly keep going. Wow. It says, wow. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not fun. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Uh,
um, oh yeah, I would love to be able to talk to ghosts though. Like I want that. I just want it to be real. I honestly kind of think, I don't know if it's more likely but this thought has entered my mind more than once. But I kind of think that what we think are ghosts or what we perceive as ghosts are like different dimensions bleeding in sometimes.
hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting. I did a ghost tour of Seattle a couple years back,
How
and
was
there's like different ways that like these spirits would kind of show up around the city. Like the one that stuck out to me the most was there was a guy that they were part of this like dance group, and it was a very bizarre dance group where they would have rope. They would tie rope to their feet and then also to the top of a building, and then they would jump off of the building, and then they would do this like uh, coordinated dance. What's the word? Synchronized dance. Um, in the air, suspended from this building. And they would get a new rope every time that they would go to a different city. Well, they got their rope, and 3 of the 4 guys tested out their ropes, but the one guy didn't. And his rope, so they took him and they had like sand or something, sandbags tied to him and threw them over. And they're like, okay, they're all good. He didn't. He was like, okay, your guys are good. Mine's fine too. And he passed away in front of that building, like when they were dropping down. Oh my God, awful. Every year on the anniversary of that performance, at the time that he would have been finishing the dance, there would be this like white mist coming up over the building. And so like that kind of stuff, I'm like, I mean, obviously that's not like necessarily a ghost interaction. Like no one's talking to a ghost. It's not like messing with a person. It's just, but there are those kinds of signs that like someone's still around.
I mean, there has to be something to be said, right? Because they've been debating whether or not humans have souls, all this stuff for a long time. And you could talk about that forever, but there is. And then some people say, no, it's just, the wiring in your brain and the synapses are firing in your experiences. And that's what makes you, you, and blah, blah, blah. But I wonder if there isn't some sort of energy. Maybe it's just an extension of the universe. Maybe it's this being, that's how they're living like a physical life. And then once the energy gets released, they go off and maybe they get born into a physical life again. Who knows? I don't freaking know. I'm just making shit up here, but
we're just earthlings. We don't know.
We don't know anything, but I wonder if there is something to be said for the energy sometimes getting stuck and sticking around, I don't know. I find it so fascinating, and I'd really love for something to be real. Canine Taze, I haven't looked into the parallel universe theory. The Mandela effect, yes, and I swear to God it's true. But the parallel universe theory, what is that?
Parallel universe. Oh, I think it's like there's multiple versions of you in like different.
Okay, that I've heard. I don't know if it was something different.
Yeah, like my brother was telling me about this, and he was like, yeah, so like, and there's in some like parallel universe, there's a version of you that doesn't like dogs. And I was like, no.
You're like, sounds fake. This sounds fake. The fake news. This fake news.
What? That can't be possible. But
maybe
if the parallel universe theory is real, then oh my God, there's like another version of planet Earth out there where there's another version of a Courtney that doesn't like dogs. Barf, I'm so glad she doesn't live here.
I wonder if there's another version of Xia that has naturally big boobs.
Ooh, I bet there is. And I wonder if maybe that version of Xia, you're just so connected to her that you had to enhance them.
That's why I needed the boobs, because I was like, I just feel that I'm supposed to have big boobs. Yeah, I just feel it.
Yeah, the version of Courtney out there that doesn't like dogs, I don't know her.
No, she doesn't. I have no connection to her. Just gone. We got another freaking orange boy from Frank. Frank dropped another 20, and he said, "Wow." Frank, you're gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Wow. Why was I saying ow? Wow. Wow.
Ow.
Ow, wow. Oh my God, you guys.
Wow.
Wow. And now I want to say it like, what's his name?
Owen Wilson.
Yes. Wow.
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 He does it.
I'm starting to sound like an angry cat. Wow.
Or did you ever play that game when you were a kid at like the arcades or whatever? It was the alligators, and you whack them. They pop up and you whack the alligators and they go, ouch. Ow, ow, ouch.
I forgot about them.
I know. Man. Hi, Reagan. Okay, so Canine Tay says, yeah, that's where the Mandela effect comes from. When you remember something one way, but now it's different, that's when two universes get too close and bleed over into each other. Also, hi, Raken. Raken said, what's up, bitches? Okay, I believe that. I don't know. I just, there's too many weird things. And what's the deal with, oh God, what is it? It's,
sounds like Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal with this?
What's the deal with deja vu?
Yeah, what's the deal with deja vu? Well, there are like like premonitions and stuff. Apparently, so like if in another realm, time is actually not linear. It's like a blob, and so
Okay.
it's a very difficult concept to fully explain or understand when you're, as a human. Time is just like here, and then we go forward in time, right? But
Yeah.
in another realm, like time can go backwards and up and down. It's not like, it's not just one straight line. And so, uh, like psychic visions or like premonitions are actually considered like a memory of the future, where like you experienced it in the future, but you're on your human timeline, the future hasn't happened yet. And so, but now that you're in this part of the timeline on Earth, you're now like remembering this thing that happened in the future.
Dude, that is such a sorry. That's such a trippy theory. I had got to do the snap and wink thing. Of course I can. Of course I can do the snap and wink
Snap and
thing.
wink.
Dude, that is such a trippy thought though. So you're remembering something that happened in the future, but for you, technically it didn't happen.
Yeah, in your Earth timeline, it didn't
Right.
happen yet, right? Because
Right.
you're only having experiences moving forward. Whereas in another, like in other realms, you're experiencing everything on different timelines. And so,
So
like,
weird.
yeah, like there was this one guy that was talking about how like he's had like all these past lives, and he's like, yeah, and I already know what my future lives were like because I've already had them. And I was like, I don't understand that. But he was talking about like he went to this metaphysical store and he grabbed this crystal and he's like, this was mine in a future life. I'm gonna own this in the future, but it was mine. Like I've already owned it. I recognize it. I was like, I don't understand what the hell, sir. How many mushrooms did you have today?
He's just high as a kite.
Yeah, like, I don't what, but, like, it was so crazy because like, whatever, he can say whatever, and, like, I don't know him, but just the way that he was explaining it, I was like, "This just makes somehow it makes sense even though I don't explain it very well." It I'm like, you, because I don't know, sometimes I have weird, like, almost download moments where I'm like, I'll be talking, and then out of nowhere, I don't feel like I'm necessarily me, and I'm just, like, randomly predicting something. Like, and I'm like, "How did," like, Anna, that Star Wars girl's having a girl, and I remember being so confused when she was talking to Chrissy about having a boy. I was like, "I swear she was having a girl, because I was thinking like, "Oh, how cute would it be with like, if their little kids were dating and all this stuff?"
That's a trip.
And, like, Keanu's wedding, when she first announced that she was, "Oh, we're getting married, blah, blah," I was like, "Oh, it's probably October 13th." Uh-oh, having an under boob moment.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we're good, we're good, good.
We're good? We're
I
good.
caught it before
Okay.
any yay. But, so it's like random little things like that where I just kinda, like, knew something. Um,
Weird.
but, uh, some people, it's like very strong, like, visuals and stuff like that. But yeah, apparently it's considered like a memory from the future. It's not like you just know stuff or guess stuff. It's just you.
In another dimension, you've already lived it, and it just
Yeah, you're, and so, like, now your brain is able to actually, like, experience that
that's such a
in this
trip. That's such
timeline.
a trip to think about.
I know, like, because sometimes people just, like, say stuff, and you're like, "Okay, no, it's not happening. It's not gonna happen," or whatever, but then when it happens, you're like, "How are you just really good at guessing or what?" Huh?
Weird. Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing, and John Edgar, if I wonder if really intense episodes of deja vu are caused by stuff like that, and that's kind of what I've thought of before, where I'm like, no, I know I've done this before. I swear I've done this exact thing, this exact moment, everything down to the detail of who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about, and it's this insane, overwhelming feeling like, no, I've done this. I've definitely done this. Um, and
Wow.
it's such a trip. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are 49 away from squats for Pete's sake. We got another, oh my gosh, we got another 5 from K-Max. K-Max, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Zia, I saw you repost Anna's tweet, excuse me. It states, if at Marvel wants to have a female Silver Surfer, just do Nova. Stop this BS gender swapping to erase characters, ignore ones that already exist. What is this about? A Fantastic Four remake. So, yes, K9 Tasia, it's so weird. It trips me out. Oh, old nerdy. I want to live in that one, in a dimension where I can eat Reese's and not gain weight. Exactly. Or as Backhand said, sorry, and I'll get back to this in a second, but as Backhand said, is there another universe where Sienna's the streamer and I'm in prison? Very possible. Very possible. So yeah, K-Max. So there's this thing I just saw. They cast this woman as Silver Surfer. Now, everybody knows the guy Silver Surfer, right? Apparently there is, and I have not read these, but apparently, hi Slosher, there is a Silver Surfer who's a woman, and I forget her name, but it's sort of a one-off. She was in a few episodes, or a few issues rather, and it's sort of just a small thing that happened in 1968, but everyone knows the actual Silver Surfer, right? Like everyone's familiar with that character. They know who he is. He's the big one. He's the famous one. They're casting this as she's not the 616, like our Earth Silver Surfer. So it's a different one. And that's their way of explaining it. But I still think they're making, Julia Garner, I still think they're making a huge mistake, because this is something that's shown time and time again that people don't want this. People don't care about it. It's boring to gender bend. Like, it's getting to a point where it's great. So now you can't give any women their own interesting female characters. You have to just swap it out for another one. Exactly. Kirby Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer. Duh. But basically, they're doing this thing where they're trying to explain it away when we all know what they're doing. They're trying to be clever about it. Like, no, there was a female Silver Surfer in the comics. Yeah, no one knows that Silver Surfer and no one cares. So stop. And I'm kind of getting sick of the whole different dimension thing. It was fun for a bit, but now it's getting to a point where they're using it to be more lazy with their work. And I think that's getting obnoxious. They don't want to actually have to write good stories. So they're like, well, we'll just put it in a different dimension so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just same thing with the Spider-Man and the Miles Morales and all that stuff, where like the idea of having a movie or, something, a comic book based on different versions of Spider-Man in different dimensions. That does sound cool. Like, here's this version in this dimension. But we don't have to well, now we're just going to switch to this complete. No, it's always Peter Parker. Sorry about it. It is. I don't care if we did have Spider-Pig for a minute. Okay, it's over.
It was fun. It was fun for a minute. Exactly. It's fun when they bring it in like that. But the main character everybody wants is Peter Parker. Although I will say, and as much as I'm kind of a little bit of a Miles Morales hater, I think he has enough fans that it seems to be enough people are into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I just think
know.
like they're still shunning anybody who's an original. Like, you can still go, hey, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Here is an extended universe, something or other with Miles Morales. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to just completely swap them if Miles Morales does end up having that big of an audience. All right, fair enough. Like, but why do we have to get rid of Peter Parker? Why do we have to completely, like,
it's obnoxious.
Yeah,
it's obnoxious, and everyone knows Peter Parker Spider-Man, and that's what they're doing. It's and it's funny, how many times can they redo the same Spider-Man movie? That's a good point too. As many times as they need to keep the rights. No, it's getting annoying. It's getting really annoying. They just keep making the same movie and over again. I think it's time that they start building something new. And I think the way they could do that is by creating a good universe with the X-Men. And hey, guess what? Surprise. Since you're so freaked out about diversity, there is an insane amount of pretty cool female characters in the X-Men. So Just throwing that out there, but they're already established female characters. Just use them. Stop gender swapping. No one wants it.
Yeah, like I would much rather see Rogue than see female Wolverine, and I love Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's just like stuff like that. Like I don't need a gender swapped or race swapped or anything swapped character. Just create something new. And that's another thing. Like if you have like if you're starting to appeal to a different audience than you did back in the 30s, 50s, 60s, whatever, that's awesome, but that doesn't mean that you completely destroy the established characters. You can maybe try and revive old characters that didn't quite do so well originally, that were women or different races or whatever, or just create a whole new one.
Mhm.
Maybe take a few things from the originally failed character. I don't know, but like let's not mess up an established character, and then just what's the bastardize this incredible franchise that used to be great.
And I don't know why they do it, because I don't know who they're making this for. Are they hoping to get people that weren't fans to be fans? Because you're not making it for the fans of the original IP, because they don't want it.
No.
So it's like they're trying to gain a new audience, but while completely alienating the audience that was already there. Like, you don't make something to get fans, you make something for the fans. And then when it's a truly amazing thing, you get new fans. Like, people are still watching Lord of the Rings and becoming fans of it now.
Mhm.
How many years later? It's something that if it's a good project, or if it's a good piece of art, it's going to stand on its own and it's going to stand the test of time, and it is always going to get new fans. And I say that it's very similar to me, in my opinion, with music. I went to go see Iron Maiden a couple of years ago, and I went to the show, and I honestly thought it was going to be a lot of older people, but there were a lot of younger kids and people, my age, people older, but it was spanning generations. Like, there were as young as 10-year-old kids there, and these kids were pumped, and they were wearing the shirts, and they were super excited to watch them. And I really do feel like it's the same sort of thing with music. If you make something great, you're always going to find new fans. If you make something shitty, if they just keep pumping this garbage out to tick their boxes, to I don't know, prove that they're not whatever is. I don't even know why they're doing that at this point. Then it's just going to be remembered as a huge hunk of trash that nobody's ever going to go back to. No one's going to go back and be like, oh man, I really loved watching, The Acolyte. Like, The Acolyte was such an amazing, no one in 20, 30, 40, 50 years is going to remember The Acolyte. And if they do,
No.
they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it was that shitty show, right? It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
Frustrates
the
me.
space witch lesbians or whatever.
The space witch lesbians. It was so weird. Also, before I'm gonna get on my soapbox again if I don't stop myself. RJP dropped another freaking golden shower boy.
Wow.
Another golden shower boy. Oh my god, RJP. Holy freaking crap. Geez Louise, thank you so much. I can't get over it. We're at 351, by the way. We're 49 away from squats. Sweet baby Jesus.
Uh-oh, girl.
Whew, I know. I'm like, no. Do we hit squat? Do I want to hit squats tonight? How much do I want to squat?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. But yes, it's getting annoying. The gender swapping, race swapping, it's got to stop. Just make amazing characters. And if you really, really, really want to make something with more diversity in it, write good characters and good shows. Beef was a good show, and it was like all Asian, it was an all Asian cast, and it was a freaking great show. As soon as it came out, everybody was like, oh, this show's awesome. And I watched it and I was like, yeah, this show's freaking great. It was an original story, and nothing was forced, because it was what it was. Yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah, just
salty about it.
It can't be that hard to just make something good. Like, how in the hell did this many people get these jobs and like not know how to just make a TV show or a movie. Like what? You have all of the first of all, you have all these examples from the past to fall back on of like what quality entertainment is.
So many, so many. God, I just don't know why. And everybody was like, "Oh, they just hate women." No, they don't. I've heard so many people be like, "Oh yeah," or they hate black people. Really? Because everyone loved Blade and everyone loved Wesley Snipes' Blade and everyone thought Sarah Connor in the Terminator movies was badass. No, I don't remember a single person complaining about that. So stop.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
there are plenty of characters out there that are either women or they're black or just any race really, and they are beloved. It's just
yeah.
but people act like that's just not a thing because there are other characters out there that might be a woman or whatever race, and they are not liked because they weren't written very well.
Yeah.
And suddenly that means that you just hate that group of people. Like that's just freaking insane.
It's so annoying. Archiver also, yeah, Weaver in the Alien movies as well. Like everyone
Yeah.
loved Ripley. She's a strong badass. They cast her specifically because she's a tall, imposing, strong woman that made sense for that role too. When they were talking about casting Sigourney Weaver, it was because she was tall and strong looking, and it made sense for the type of role that it was, and she kicked ass in it. Like it's true. But yeah, Buffy, like there's so many like you said, just beloved characters that they don't what they want to act like, oh no, you all hate women when that's never been the case.
Oh man, and when the Alkalite came out, I remember somebody was saying like, "You just don't like to have strong women in roles. You guys are sexist." I'm like, "I'm sorry. Did you forget who Princess Leia was?"
Hello.
Dur, 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 dur. Like that's I'm sorry. I thought I was the one who was mentally disabled. What is going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, for crying out loud, like even Padme. I mean, granted, like you know, sometimes she's a little whiny or whatever, but like even Padme, it was like she was a very well liked character in Star Wars. Like I, I don't understand this idea that women are hated.
It's stupid.
In
It's because
these,
it's not true. It's because it's not
yeah,
true. They hate a bad character and they hate when they force a woman into a role that's not supposed to be for a woman. It's so dumb.
yeah.
And as Old Nerdy said, Arwen, that's another great one. Also, Kirsten Dunst in an interview with a vampire. Totally agree with that too. We could probably go on and on all night about it. And it just keeps proving
Yeah.
our point. But I do have to do squats because,
Oh
oh
no.
my God, Frank just dropped a 50 and he said, wow, squats. Wow, squats. Holy friggin' crap. Oh my God, you guys. Seriously, wow. Thank you so much. Debbie does Dallas. Thank you guys.
Debbie does
guys so
Dallas. Everybody loves Debbie. She was great in that role.
She was made for that role. I gotta do some squats. No, Frank, a deal's a deal. I gotta do the squats. Intercourse with a vampire. Holy shit. I know that exists. Oh my God. All right, let's do it. Okay. Gotta do some squats. Gotta do some squats. Okay.
I love the background commentary, even though I don't fully understand it.
None of it was words. I just was making strange noises.
That's
That's exactly what it was. Oh yeah, Xena. That's another one. Xena.
Hello.
Everybody loves Xena. Oh, Indiana Jones. Nice.
Red Sonja is another great character. What a funny movie.
Yes. Yes. Like seriously, there's so many. Healer, you weren't supposed to tell everybody that.
Healer.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Woo. Very happy I changed now, Frank. All right, 2. Let's go. 3. 4. Oh, I feel this.
Oh my.
5. I did leg stuff today.
Oh, buddy.
6.
Today was a bad day for squats then.
Oh yeah.
Every day's a good day?
This is a
We don't
good
know.
day. 7. 8. No, Frank, don't feel bad. Make me exercise.
Yes.
9. 10. We got to turn around. We got to do 10 more. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet, son. Healer, don't do that to me. Healer, don't do me dirty like that. Don't do me dirty like that, healer. How dare you? That was 10.
I love this.
5. They're trying to make me do more.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm here. I'm reading here that chat has been counting 7 squats.
7. Lies, lies, lies. 8. 9. Oh my God, I feel it. 10. It's 10.
Old Nerdy says that was 1.
What? Why would you do this to me, you guys? Why? Why?
Oh, buddy.
I'll fall down now. I'll fall down now.
Oh, buddy. There she is. That's what you did. Look what you did, everybody.
Take
How
a
dare.
little breather. Take a little breather down here. Okay, I did. I lived to tell the tale.
Now she has to go and move furniture again.
But first, I'm gonna do some weird stuff.
Get money. Get money. Get money. Get money.
Oh, these
Get
party
money.
cheeks are out. The party
Get
cheeks
money.
are out.
Get money. Get money. Why? Why is it that song? I don't know. I don't even know if that's a song.
I like it. Okay. I'm gonna sit down now. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. You know, it's a good thing there's carpet because it's whew. Remy, I don't know what you're talking about. That was some excellent dance skills.
Yeah, hello. That was amazing.
Thank
We're
you.
starting a dance squad now, actually.
Whew, yeah, we should do that. We should totally do that. We should compete. We should go to the breakdancing competition like that Australian.
Yes, we're going to the Olympics.
Let's
We got
do
ray
it.
gun.
Hell yeah, Ray Gun. Yeah, that's her name. Hell yes. Remy. Wait.
Amazing.
Frank, I want you to look at what Frank said. I want you to look at what Frank said. Do you hear what Frank said? He said I have a very nice navel. Do you see that, healer?
Think about that, healer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Frank. That's very nice of you to say. There's a hernia in there, and healer always makes fun of my hernia.
Oh. Have you named the hernia?
You know what? I haven't. I should. I could
feel
name
like
it Frank. Frank the hernia?
Yes. Frank the hernia. You know, it's just he's hanging out there. He's there. He's your buddy.
I have 3. That I need 3 names. I've got 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Ooh. Well.
Well,
Frank has to be one of them.
Frank has to be one of them.
We'll come up with the other ones.
We'll come up with
more. Maybe Oscar.
I like Oscar. Oscar's a good one.
It's a good name.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, okay. We got more. By the way, thank you guys so much. This is still out of control. Like actually out of control. Thank you for making me do squats. I'm just gonna Yeah. Old nerdy backhand RJP with a goddamn freaking 200. 200. I just need to like, wow. RJP, thank you so
Wow.
much. Wow. Girthquake, Saw, Frank, Ravenclaw, Dan, K-Max, Healer, RJP again, Chris Thompson, RJP again, Frank again, K-Max again, RJP again, and then Frank again. So I just want to like, I had to go over that again. You guys are, oh my God, we're up again. Hold on. Wow.
Uh-oh. Jeez, you guys.
Yeah. Another 10 from John. John, thank you so much. Another golden shower boy said, great job, ladies. Y'all killing it tonight. Fun run. Fun run. Thank you, John. Oh my God, RGP, you're killing me. You're so sweet. I'm grabbing my belly. I'm just gonna calm down. John, thank you so much. I'm getting weird. Well, we're on our way to XTLs, huh? Sorry.
Is that how you calm yourself? Grabbing your
Yeah,
belly?
yeah. It's usually my boobs, but I can't do that on YouTube. They won't let me. So I know. You hear that? You hear that, YouTube? What Courtney said. All right, we're going to give more advice to the internet, YouTube. That's totally legitimate, and this is very real. Okay, so
Yes.
this girl said, I just got Tinder yesterday and I already have nearly
Oh.
700 likes and 60 messages from people I matched with. It's pretty
Okay.
obvious to me that it isn't legit, as I am probably a 6 out of 10 on a good day and only filled out one section of my profile before I got sick of doing that and gave up. So I'm assuming that most men on this app are probably swiping right on every single female without actually looking at their pics. This makes the app borderline impossible to use, even just for hookups. The worst are guys who get mad if I can't respond to their messages after 5 minutes. For what it's worth, 85% of the people I've seen while swiping have been physically attractive and out of my league if we're being honest. But I can't even talk to any of them because I get overwhelmed every time when I open the app. Why do men do this? Well, we're not men, but do you have thoughts? I'm curious.
Well, from what I've gathered from men I've spoken to is yes, they do swipe right on everyone, and then they'll go back and delete if they get matches with people that they don't want to be matched with.
Okay.
And I guess it's because like men are not as picky as women, and so they're like, well, what if I kind of like maybe want to see what's going on with her, but then I don't, swipe right, and then she does, and then I kind of miss out. Like I might as well just let them kind of sort it out, and then if I actually really am not interested, then I'll just unmatch with them. Now the amount, the 60 messages, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems to me like you're probably, I don't know. I feel like she's bragging. Now that I think about it, the more that I'm talking about it, I feel like she's just bragging. I have all these likes and all these messages, and just makes it so hard to use. Yeah, you're getting a bunch of messages, and you have your, like, that's too many for me. For me, 60 in a day. I'm not going to be answering all of those. And then like the dudes that are like, oh, you didn't respond, unmatch. Okay, fine, bye. Like, I don't want to be hanging out with an overly emotional dude. But the fact that you have like you're juggling that many dudes, you're just bragging. It just sounds like you're juggling a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, she's saying, and I agree with Old Dirty too. I don't understand getting mad at girls for not answering. Huge red flag, ladies. Yeah, 100%. They
Yeah.
don't owe you anything, and you can't get mad at them because, look, I haven't been on Tinder in almost 11 years now. So I do remember being on Tinder, and it was in LA. And actually, Tinder is how I met Nick, but I was on Tinder, and you do get a butt ton of matches. It was a crap ton. There is no way I could talk to anyone either. Like, I didn't talk to everyone. I talked to a handful. I went on like maybe 10 different dates. Never on a second date except for with one guy, and then obviously Nick. But the one guy I went on a second date with was a very nice guy. And when I told him I wasn't interested, he thanked me for telling him that I wasn't interested, because apparently girls just ghost. So it was one of those things where, yeah, you can't answer every message. You're just not going to. It's not going to happen. It's too many. So it's like, how does it even? I honestly don't know how you get to. But like, why are you complaining about this? Just answer the ones you want to answer, I guess. Maybe stop swiping right on so many guys
Yeah, like
because
why
you
are you
only match
swiping
if
right
you
on?
both. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like okay, stop staying up late at night swiping and just only message the guys that you've already matched with. Like she's just bragging. That's all that's happening.
Yeah,
Like
and
eh, I don't get what the problem is.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what she's upset about. I like just don't, yeah, unmatch some of them. Be more selective, I guess. Don't answer all your messages because you can't. And like you said, if they unmatch or complain, then unmatch and be like, all right, see you later. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's like if you have a problem with matching with so many people, then don't swipe right. Because the
yeah,
intent, when you swipe right, you're hoping for a match. Like, nah, she just wants to let everyone know that she has a bunch of dudes in her inbox.
yeah. But I think I think it's normal. I think if you're a girl, you are going to have a bunch of matches because I think
Oh
like
yeah.
Healer said, "All I need is a girl with a VAJJ and a pulse optional." Like that's, I think most guys are just like, "Yep, sure," as long as you're not like a complete monster, right?
Yeah, like if you're within an appropriate age range and
And weight range.
rate range, yeah, exactly. Um, for the most part, yeah, you're not you've already won. Most of them want you.
Yeah,
So like it's honestly it's weird to me that women uh do use dating apps because you're like you could just leave your house. There's like plenty of them like right there in front of you.
yeah,
But um it yeah, I don't know. I can't figure out what the actual issue is.
yeah. I
Like
don't know
just
what
talk to
she's complaining about. I'm with you. I don't understand.
like yeah, because it's like okay, just talk to the dudes that are available, find out if you like them. It might get a little overwhelming. Um and a lot of them might end up being jerks. I mean, I had that problem when I wasted my time on dating apps. A lot of them were jerks or annoying. Like I actually this is really funny. I had a problem where these dudes, I mean, I don't know if they actually did make a lot of money because I never, hung out with them again, but they claimed that they had a bunch of money and that was all it was. The whole date was me just listening to them talk about their money and all the things that they
Ugh.
buy with their money and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, so you don't know what a trailer park looks like. I don't think we can't continue this.
I just also, if that's their entire personality, like, ew,
Yeah, like
ew.
if you're not gonna eat Totino's pizza and a
Yes.
tortilla with cinnamon and sugar and butter, which I highly doubt you are with this attitude, then we can't do this. This is not gonna work out.
It is. It's talking about money is it's super lame. It's really boring. If that's your entire personality, you are not going to have a good time together. And 1,000%, I'm going to need to be with someone that I can eat garbage food with, and we can watch TV and just let you got to be
Yeah.
you got to be cool with it.
I'm not trying to be going to like restaurants with $500 meals and all that stuff. Like I don't like that's not my jam at all. Like what and if you're looking for a girl that wants that, why are you on a free dating app then? That sounds crazy.
Good point. Go on, Raya.
Yeah, something go I mean, for crying out loud, why aren't you meeting women uh through your equally rich friends or something? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how you find women like that. I mean, I think you find them through like escort services and stuff. I probably. Um,
I guess some women are attracted to that though, right? Like some women are like, "Ooh, he has money and he's tall." I've seen tall guys who are there's this one guy that I used to work with, and I'm not gonna like give names away, but his girlfriend was drop dead gorgeous. And he looked like he ran into a wall and like mess. And he was nice enough to me, but he wasn't very good to her. He was really
oh,
douchey. He was older, but not at all mature. He didn't have anything to get. Just the whole thing. I was just like, what? There's nothing about this guy that's good except for the fact that he's tall. And for some reason,
there are women out there that like,
why? Why?
I mean, I don't know. If for me, I'm like, okay, if you can deal with me being mentally disabled and we can have a good time, you can be 3'9". I mean, maybe, I don't know. I haven't gone that far, but
I mean, 5 feet. Let's just say that.
Yeah, like I've dated guys that were like about my height. And
how tall are you? You're like 5'7"?
5'5".
5'5". Okay, yeah, I knew you were a bit taller. Yeah, I've dated guys as short as like 5'4". It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, like if we're all the same height when we're horizontal, am I right? But also, like, I that kind of stuff just it goes out the window if we're having a good time. You know,
Yeah.
like if I'm enjoying you and you're enjoying me and we click and there's good chemistry, then your height doesn't mean anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And if you're, worried about girls that are like, I only date guys if they're over 6 feet tall, don't worry about those girls. Screw those girls. Like there's no.
She's not interested in working towards having a healthy relationship with you anyway.
Exactly. Don't waste your time on it. That's not someone you'd want to be with. Kyle said I had to laugh. The big thing for a while was girls going on different dates just to eat for free. I have heard of this happening. Some of them didn't buy groceries for a month plus before their guys found out and stopped buying. That's wild. I couldn't eat out for every meal. I'd get fat.
I know. I'm like, that already makes me sick.
Yeah, I like eating out, but it's not every day.
Every day?
Like,
That
aren't
just
you eating
sounds
regular food ever?
Yeah, like that's how their dudes found out, is because they like gained 100 pounds after a month. They're like, wait a minute.
RJP dropped it. We've got 2 more golden shower boys. First of all, RJP just dropped another golden shower boy. He said, "Okay, last time tonight, I promise." LOL. RJP. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
okay.
Seriously.
Famous last words.
No. Thank you so much, for Pete's sake. Wow. That's like actually out of control. Seriously, thank you so much. And then K Max also with another golden shower boy. Oh, old nerdy, please tell him I said hello. Please tell him I said hello. It said, XiaLand Courtney, your favorite 1990s boy band or bands? I can only remember 4 or 5 very famous ones in the 90s. Were either of you big fans as teenager of boy bands? Also, Courtney, feel free to sing any of their best songs with a smiley face.
NSYNC was my jam. I loved NSYNC. Hanson was, oh man, I loved Hanson. Hanson and NSYNC were probably my top faves. And then I did like the Backstreet Boys. And then after that, I mean, I remember all the rest of O-Town. O-Town, I actually really liked them.
I don't think I know any O-Town.
I dream about a girl who's a mix of Destiny's Child, just a little bit of Madonna's wild style, with Janet Jackson's smile. Throwing a body like Jennifer, you got the star of my liquid dreams. My liquid dreams.
Never heard it in my life. I don't think I've ever heard of them. I've heard of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, but I always get their song. Like, I never know who is who. I always don't. I like Bye Bye Bye. I don't remember which one is which.
NSYNC.
Okay, that's NSYNC. Backstreet Boys is.
I want it that way.
And then Back's all right. That's right.
Yeah.
No, for me, there were no boy bands. I think, let's see, I'm trying to think of like the poppiest thing I was into. One of my first CDs was Nirvana. No.
No Doubt.
No Doubt. Okay, yeah. Love No Doubt. I love No Doubt. I bought. They're bordering on pop a little bit, I guess.
I mean, Tragic Kingdom. Still
album.
like, yeah, that's, I mean, nothing tops that one in their
Yeah.
catalog. And
Yeah.
I would say, like, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it pop, but if you were to, you know, if you were to compare it to other like rock bands, then yeah, they probably would be a poppier, closer to pop than the other ones, but I wouldn't necessarily
Yeah.
call it pop.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that was there. I guess, yeah, that would be like the closest to pop I liked of any kind. I don't know what it was about it that even at a young age, I was like, this is not for me.
I
This
tried
is
to
not my
resist
jams.
Hanson for the longest time. I was like, "No, I don't like them. No, no, no." And then finally, one day I was exposed to Mbop and I was like, I love this so much.
You gotta follow your heart, man. You got whatever it
Yeah.
is, you gotta follow your heart. If you hear it and you're like, I like this, just freaking love it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Don't resist it.
Don't resist it. That's how I feel about Ween. They're so weird. I love them so much.
Yeah. I
They're
don't know
one
what
of
the
my
hell that is, but you know what?
they're a super weird band. So they do a lot of like they'll do some soundtrack stuff. They write a lot of Slasher, that's my pickup line. um yeah, Old Nerdy, I like Candlebox. Well, I think I only know
Oh,
their one song. I didn't mean to leave you all
it
so
was so
bad,
bad,
but I
but
did
I did
it
it.
anyway.
I said I made
Baby.
it.
Yes.
I'm staying left with what you had.
Yes. Hell yeah. I think I only know that song, but it's a great song.
Oh yeah, that is a great song. I love Candlebox.
Yeah, yeah, Candlebox is good. Um, yeah, Kyle, also AC/DC, old school Aerosmith, agreed. Old school Metallica, Van Halen. I agree with you. Yeah, I think they're also on my list of. I honestly think that Aerosmith is a bit poppy as well. But I like
Yeah,
it.
I
I
mean,
like
Rock
it.
This Way was definitely like,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, a
they're a bit poppy, pop rocky.
little poppy. I mean, they're probably leaning more on the pop. I
Paper
have to say,
banana.
also, I'm not gonna lie, people hate this, but Black Sabbath was not as metal as people say they were.
So I brought this up. Like, I love that you're saying this because I brought this up recently, and I was listening. This was Ozzy though; it wasn't Black Sabbath, but I was listening to "Learn How to Love and Forget
Yeah.
How to
I mean,
Hate."
hey,
Yeah, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "This is a fucking pop song.
yeah,
This is to me. It's not even really all that heavy." I was listening to it, and I was like, "This is not that heavy."
I know.
This is very popish. It's so funny, and I talked about that on stream a while back, and I love that you say that because it's true.
Yeah, it just,
It's true.
because especially I get a little passionate about it too because like I would get so much shit for loving Hanson, a very poppy band at the time. But it would be people who were like, "Oh, Black Sabbath metal." I'm like, "How different are they? They're not even that different. You're not. Come on."
They are different. They are different. But I
Yes.
do say when I think of like levels of metal, like to me, and you're right, that is Ozzy. That's not Black Sabbath. They're saying in the chat, and I know
Whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa.
Um, but if you're looking at even like Sabbath against like a Slayer or like a Sepultura, they are very different levels of metal, you know?
Yeah.
And or like even as and you know, I was listening to them the other day actually again. Healer is Kublai Khan. They're like that to me is heavy. When I think of heavy metal, I think of that. I don't really Pantera. Yeah, Pantera is another good example.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's different levels of metal. But it is. I was listening to Crazy Train and I was like, this feels very poppy. And again, that's Ozzy, not Sabbath, but still. Um, oh yeah,
I
Silly
mean,
Son.
but yeah, I mean, he was in Black Sabbath for so long, and like, how different was his music from Black Sabbath when he was solo?
It's a bit it is
Um,
I do think it's different. I
is
do
it
think when you
that
hear
different?
Sabbath, yeah, yeah,
Is
and
it?
Johan says Pantera isn't even that heavy. See, so there are people that are out there saying like Pantera isn't that heavy. Even oh god, but there's Dimebag's guitar. It's just so beautiful. Red Hot Chili Peppers as well. Yeah, that's a good point. They're also pretty poppy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I can't even think of a song of theirs uh that doesn't feel poppy.
Blood Sugar Sex Magic is like the closest to being a little more rockish, I guess. Frank says Sabbath was hard rock, solo Ozzy was closer to hair metal. That's a good way of putting it.
Mm.
Yeah. I agree. That's a good way of putting it.
Hair metal was definitely like super poppy to me.
Yeah.
Poison, that was like a pop band.
Poison, and then even I wanna rock and roll all night and
Kiss. Yeah.
party
Oh
every
yeah.
day. Yeah, super poppy stuff.
Oh man. Well, like Motley Crue. Like I just remember so many people thinking like saying like, oh yeah, again, like oh, it's an amazing rock band. But it's like, wait, every song I've ever heard of theirs is like it's pop.
Glam metal.
Yeah.
And Healer said hair metal only exists to get chicks. I don't mind some hair metal though. There's some hair metal that I'm into. Kiss was
I mean,
70s.
yes, I love that K Max asked about Motley Crue like right as I was talking about it. Like Poison, Unskinny Bop, I love that song. It's just to me it's not the music that people will try to convince me it was. It's pop music.
Yeah, I agree. Hair metal is very poppy. It's very poppy.
Oh yeah. Unskinny Bop blows me away. Yeah. Oh,
Is
Marcy
that
Playground says that yeah, that's Poison.
okay? Speaking of Marcy's Playground, Sex and Candy is one of the greatest songs, in my opinion. They're one of the greatest one-hit wonders because of that song. I think that's a phenomenal song.
That is a pretty good song.
It's such a good song. And then grunge came along. Ugh.
What is grunge though? Because okay, you got Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, okay?
Mhm,
Apparently they're all grunge.
mhm.
They don't sound the same.
It's not about sounding the same. I think it's more about
Like they don't sound like they do the same style of music, you know?
it's more an embodiment, I think. But I don't know. I don't think they sound the same, but I do think they're in the same genre, I guess. I'm trying to think of how that works exactly though. Oh, I love grunge, Daniel.
Well, because it's funny, like, I mean, while I'm like, okay, yeah, these are all grunge. When I really think about it, I'm like, how? I don't understand.
Well, Old
Because
Nerdy
like,
says grunge is the first wave of bands that came from Seattle. So Mother Love Bone. Yeah. Mother Love Bone and oh god, another underrated grunge band is
Temple of the Dog.
Love Temple of the Dog. But no, god damn it. I'm going hungry. Why can't I think of them?
Stone Temple Pilots.
No, love me some Stone Temple Pilots though.
A grunge band?
Yeah, Nirvana covered a bunch of their Meat Puppets. God damn, that was gonna annoy me. Meat Puppets is another one. They all came out of Seattle, every single one.
Well, I'm just now discovering Meat Puppets, so I don't know. Well, Stone Temple Pilots didn't come out of Seattle, I don't think. Alice in Chains did. Nirvana did. Pearl Jam did. Soundgarden did.
Huh.
Um,
Pearl Jam, Temple of the Dog, and Mother Love Bone are all the same band. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Healer, Pearl Jam, Chicago? No, sir.
Chicago.
No,
Chicago.
they came out. I mean, I get it. Equally violent, but no.
That's true. I went to
Statistics might be the
Seattle.
same.
And I'm so glad that I went to Seattle before the pandemic. And oh, I love Mastodon. I'm so glad that I went to the Seattle before the pandemic hit, and I got a chance to see it when it was good.
Yeah, there was a point in time where it was pretty great because I lived actually in Seattle back in like
So cool.
early 2000s ish, like to roughly 2010s, and it was so much fun. Like I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, I didn't get murdered. This is crazy because I was just out super hammered until like 2 a.m, hoping that this bus that I think is coming is going to come and get me so I can go home. And not a care in the world. Now I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know if I want to go out there during the day.
Yeah, that's what it's turned into, which really, really sucks. The mark of a good city is a woman being able to walk around at night and feel fine about it. Like that's that's not cool in most cities. Like you gotta be super careful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it was
Um,
very, very cool, and we went and we actually considered moving there.
whew.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been fun, but at the same time, I mean,
It would have been a few years. The time we were thinking about moving there, we would have had a few good years in the city before everything hit. But then, I mean, it would have been the same. We were living in LA at the time. So we had to escape LA, escape Seattle. Either way, it's the same shit, right?
yeah, exactly.
It's the same.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is like, unless the rest of the state is actually pretty fine. Like, there's nothing really like, honestly, that bad about it. It's just, wait, did I say the state? But it's just like Seattle and maybe like some outskirts of it that are like, ah, man, you're ruining it for everyone else.
Yeah, it really sucks. They ruined the entire state because of that. It's
Mhm.
such a bummer. And you're like, dude, I we want to have a nice time here. Are we trying
Wow,
to
like,
have a nice time here?
come on, man. I'm just trying to hang out in my podunk small town and enjoy my life, and you're out here ruining it for everyone.
And it
So,
sucks too because when you live outside of cities like that, it is fun to go into the city every once in a while. Go do some shopping, check out some stores, good restaurants. Like I don't dislike cities. I like cities. The reason I moved to LA is because I wanted to live in a city. I left Hawaii, my fucking tiny ass podunk a town and in the middle of a goddamn island in the Pacific. It's as remote as you can possibly get. And I was like, no, I want to go live in a city. And cities have a lot to offer and they're really cool. But it seems like in the past, I don't know, 7 to 10 years, they've just gotten worse and worse and worse. And they've ruined something that could be a really cool thing. Like there's so many great restaurants, cool venues, music, bands are playing all the time. There's great places to walk around, parks. Like it could be awesome, but they're stupid and they run it stupid.
mhm.
It annoys
Well,
me.
yeah, like you've got like especially with the character that Seattle has, like Pike Place Market is such a unique uh area to visit. Um and Pioneer Square again, like such a unique and great place to visit. And it's just all and all the like really cool buildings of like the Smith Tower and even the Space Needle. It's just all being taken away basically. It's all of it is like being altered and ruined
Yeah,
for
it sucks.
what too, like
I
God.
don't
So
know. To let a bunch of people in and let them fucking commit insane crimes and then just release them the same day. Um, Slasher, I think most cities in the US have gone to shit. Yeah, New York got bad during COVID for sure. Um, Philly, I heard got really bad. I'd been to Philly a couple times before that, and parts of it were really nice. Parts of it were rough, but parts of it were super nice and a lot of fun. And their cheesesteaks really are amazing. But I'm
hmm.
trying to think of San Francisco, but San Francisco's been on a decline for a long time. Like,
And that's really sad.
yeah.
San Francisco is great.
It's beautiful. It's right on the
Oh,
ocean. There's these amazing streets. The architecture is really cool. They got those trolleys. I remember visiting San Francisco when I was like 14 or 15 and I was like it is awesome here. And then I moved. I only lived there for like 6 months. And I actually didn't live in San Francisco, but I worked in San Francisco and I lived in Daly City. But anyway, when I moved there I was like this sucks. This
man.
is awful. Three months in and I was like I got to get the hell out of here and it was another 3 months and I had to just leave. They ruined it.
That's awful. I know I went and visited out there like God forever ago. Like almost 20 years ago now. Um but I remember shopping around in the Haight Ashbury area.
Yes.
Oh my God. I was like, oh, this is the best place I've ever been to. And it's just not what that's just not what it is anymore.
No, it's actually awful. There are and this is an exaggeration. There's human feces, there's drug needles, there's homeless people. It smells terrible. There's trash everywhere. They let a beautiful city get completely wrecked over actual nonsense. And besides,
Yeah.
like, how expensive it is to live there, like, oh god.
Well, yeah, why would you even why would you continue to stay there? Like you don't have whatever your job is or whatever that's going on in your life, that doesn't have to be permanent. Get out.
Yeah,
Show them that this is not acceptable because it's not. The fact that like Gavin Newsom also when Xi Jinping
fuck
came to
that
visit
guy.
and he's like they cleaned up the streets. They got rid of the feces and the trash. They somehow also managed to take all the unhoused and find a place for them to stay. And his
Imagine that.
right, and when he was asked about it, he goes, "Well, when you have visitors, you always wanna clean the house."
No,
What?
I keep my house clean because I live there and I want to live in a nice clean environment. You jackass. Do it for the people that so you wouldn't clean for your family, but you'd clean up for a dictator? Wow, what a piece of trash you are.
Yeah, like, "Do you like to live in your own fecal matter, sir?" Like, what are you serious? Ew, it's terrible.
Yeah, that was the worst analogy he could have ever given. And also, hey, how about the citizens, the people that live there? How about that? How about that?
Yeah.
Um, We got another golden shower boy from Kyle.
Ooh.
Another golden shower boy from Kyle. Kyle, thank you so much for the golden shower boy. He got auto modded by YouTube, of course. Since YouTube auto modded this message, why did they do that? I will put it here. I absolutely hate going to big cities. They could all burn to the ground and I wouldn't
Mm.
miss them. It's so funny. There's such a Oh, another one. There is such a mix of how people feel about cities. Some people are like, I love it. I love the vibrancy. I love the nightlife. I love, all this stuff. But other people are like, Jesus fucking Christ, get me the hell out of here. I never want to be anywhere near this. I will say that like I said, I do love going to cities. I think they have a lot of cool stuff to offer. Not so much now, unfortunately. But I do find, especially when I go in to do podcasts, I cannot wait to get the hell out of there lately.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I know, like, the one thing, like, with Seattle, I do really love the unique, aspects of it, like, the things that make being in that city, um, stand out.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if I would even enjoy going to another city if if it was just a big city and not, a place with a little bit of a character,
No, it's gotta have
you
some good
know?
stuff. Like, it has to have cool stuff to do. Um,
Yeah.
RJP, my house is pretty clean. I'm not gonna pretend like it's spotless all the time, but it's pretty clean. Like, I like everything to be put away in its place. I don't like having stuff out. I'll get to a point where, like, sometimes I get really busy and my clothes get everywhere a little, like, because I'm shooting content and I'm changing or whatever it is that I'm doing. And a day or two will go by and I'm like, I gotta clean. I get all spastic. I'm just like running around the house, putting things away. And Nick is like, oh God, it's happening again.
I'm telling you though, like when stuff starts getting out of hand, in the house, you'll start seeing a lot more chaos in your life.
I
Once
can't
you just
handle it.
start clearing it out, you're like, oh, I feel like so much more at peace again.
Yes, yes, that's
Same.
exactly what it is. I need peace and I need calm. And so,
Mhm.
yeah, I do like to keep a pretty tidy, clean house. Otherwise, I'm not okay. It's
Yeah, I'm the
dirty
same way.
dishes. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
can't
dirty
do it.
dishes. That's a pretty rough one for me. I'm like,
Yeah, can't I it drives me nuts. Who's down with OCD? Yeah, you know me. Remy, you know it.
yes.
Okay. We got another orange boy from Frank. Frank,
Wow.
for Pete's sake, thank you so much. He said, for my favorite muscle mommies, wonky yet beautiful belly button.
Yay!
Thank you. my, oh crap. My wonky belly button thanks you. Frank, thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's okay. See, we good. We good. Thank you so much. Frank and Kyle, thank you both. Thank you both so much. Healer, I'm going to hold on. I'm coming closer. Look.
Oh. my God.
I thought about getting it pierced again. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, that's a good stretch.
It's a good stretch. I got to start doing this better.
Yeah, no, you'll be putting your foot behind your head in no time.
That's what we should do. That's what we should do. Frank, it's not an outie. That's a little hernia. I don't know if you see the little button part here. That's it.
Frank,
I had an innie.
So Frank is refusing to believe. You know what? He's tricking you. He's tricking you.
Did he want to see the hernia? He's like, let me see it again.
He wanted to see it again. I feel it in my bones.
I knew it. I knew it. Frank, it's okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's adorable.
See?
Thank you.
And now he's going to be like, yeah, an adorable outie. And then he's going to try and get you to get up and show it again.
You know what? I love you. I love you guys. Seriously, Frank, I'm so happy that you can't see it. I'm so happy you don't mind it. It makes me very, very happy. So what did I say about squatting at the gym on Tuesday? Did I say something about it? I give up. I honestly I already forgot. I completely forgot what I was talking about at the gym on Tuesday. Ooh, when is the Tyson fight coming up? Soon?
It's I think it's already going.
It's happening. It's happening. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I peed. That's right. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. I was squatting and I had to pee really, really bad. And just a little bit of pee came out. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Man. And that can make it feel like you completely doused your pants, even though it's the tiniest amount. And you're like, oh no.
I know. I thought it was so bad. And I ran to the bathroom and I was like, oh, I feel like a little tiny one.
Oh my God.
K-Max, I love that idea. One more unqualified experts question. And then we'll watch the Tyson fight, and I'll let poor Courtney go to bed because she streamed 8 hours, 2 days in a row, and then did other streams, and then was kind enough to come on and do this stream. Amazing.
I can't stop, won't stop.
Okay. So this girl's an idiot for complaining about a lot of guys swiping right on her. Like, what? How dumb.
She's complaining about like she's using an app.
Yeah, like that's, and you're a woman. Even if you think you're a 6 out of 10, guys don't care.
They disagree.
Okay, this one's super weird. Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Is the ring
mouse isn't working? Oh,
Tyson's already walking into the ring? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh snap. I really want him to knock him out. I honestly, I really do. Are the doggos okay? Oh, they're not.
Oh yeah, they're dogs.
They're dogs.
They get needy sometimes, but yeah. I want to see Mike Tyson knock Jake Paul out. The thing is, like, Mike Tyson has always been such a heavy hitter. Like he one punch has knocked his opponents out, right? Now, yes, I get it. Like he was much younger back then, but that doesn't just magically go away, especially when you're continuously working on like strengthening your muscles. Like you're going to maintain that strength. And Jake Paul hasn't been working at it for very long anyway, like his fitness and his fighting. So there's that. I don't think that Jake Paul can take a Mike Tyson hit though. I just don't think he can.
That's the thing. You're right. He's so much younger, but Mike Tyson's like, it doesn't matter that he's 58. He punches hard.
Like, have you seen that montage of clips where Mike Tyson's opponent will be like, I believe I'm going to be the first one to knock him out. And then it shows the fight and he's just, and then just down for the count.
Yeah.
Just over and over and over again. So many opponents that happened with. I Jake Paul is not even as trained as those people were. So there's that. Like, I
And
just,
who was it? I think it was Dana White who said, yeah, Jake Paul, that's what he does. He fights like way older fighters. That doesn't prove that he's good. He's fought guys who are way past their prime.
well, and this is the first like professional fight that he's in too. Every other fight he's had, there were like charity events and stuff. Like,
Exactly.
this isn't.
All right, then. Australians ears coming out. Bebop said it's a cash grab, ladies. It's fixed. It'll be a draw. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've 100% said this before, and I think you're probably right, but it's upsetting, and that's why I don't watch boxing. That's exactly why. I don't watch boxing for that reason, because I think it is very but I think people want to see a real fight. I think they're fucking up here.
I mean, even so, like I believe it. It's just a cash grab. I mean, hello, like,
yeah.
Mike Tyson, for crying out loud, and an influencer. Come on. But
silly.
I highly doubt he's going to be holding back for funsies. Like, no, like he's still kind of a mean and scary guy. He's still Mike Tyson.
What I hope, I'm going to try to do this Australian, I got to think about it. What I hope is that Mike Tyson forgets that it's supposed to be fixed, gets hit a little bit, and basically just goes nuts and knocks him the fuck out. Even if it is fixed, he's just like, oh shit, I completely forgot that I was supposed to lose. Fuck this kid.
That would be amazing. Although I feel like it has to be fixed for him to win, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because if Jake Paul wins, then he just knocked out Mike Tyson, America's beloved boxer, right? Like, it's not going to work in his favor.
Yeah, no. Agreed.
So
agreed.
It has to be fixed in Mike Tyson's favor, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that no matter what, Mike Tyson's not going to just, put the kid gloves on. He's gonna and he's really strong, and Jake Paul can't handle that.
I think that if he does get a shot in on his face, it's gonna be it's gonna put him out. It's gonna put him out. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if
see that.
We all want to see it. Everybody wants to see that little nitwit get knocked out. Come on. I don't know if it's in Tyson's nature to take a fall either. That's a good he's gonna get that whole stuff. All right. What are you talking about, Daniel? If I say throw another shrimp on the barbie, that's exactly how Australians say things. It's very accurate, I must say.
Yeah, that was actually like really good. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. You did it. I didn't do it well at all, but
no, it was pretty good. It's not an easy accent.
It's not. It's not.
I can only do two. I can do Australian kind of okay and Russian, and that's it. And I don't know why.
Wow, that's incredible. I can't do accents. I mean, I can like do an accent, but it's never the one that I'm trying for.
It always ends like you're like trying to do British and you're like, oh, I did Indian. Cool.
Yeah, but I can still do British. It's just you have to ask me to do a different accent, and then it'll sound British instead. If you ask me to do German, then it'll sound British.
Mine.
Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah. Like, so it's like, yeah, I can certainly do an accent. It's just not going to sound like the one that you originally requested.
A lot. I look at the chat and backhand Zias. I find the Aussie accent quite easy to do. Well, I wonder why.
Really? Have you been practicing?
Johan, I don't know what you're talking about. Svetlana is very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Convincing. Svetlana knows. Svetlana is from motherland. She is actually very Russian. Thank you, Ariel.
I think that was convincing.
Yeah. That's my actual Russian coming out. Ariel, thank you so much. Hi. Oh my God, yeah, Schoon have beer. Oh, I nailed the British accent. Daniel, get out. You know what's funny? That is true. Anytime someone does an American accent, they just do the like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you would even say that. They do the Valley Girl accent. They just revert to that. It's true, Frank.
Interesting. I don't know if I. Oh my God, these dogs. 1 second.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna thank everybody again because Zool, I 100% agree. I'm gonna thank everybody again because tonight was like amazing. I'm going through and thanking we're thanking everyone. We got started off by a golden shower boy from Old Nerdy, followed by Mr. Backhand, followed by again from RJP. Got us to bikini in 4 minutes into the stream. At 9:04. It was 9:04. And we looked down and I was like, oh my God. For a second, I thought that Nick forgot to change the donation bar. And I was like, but then I was like, wait, no, I watched him change it. He did it right in front of me. He does it every stream. And then I was like, wait, that means what happened? And I looked and it's RJP. Party Cheeks in the freaking chat. Party Cheeks, thank you so goddamn much. And then Girthquake coming in with his jokes, with his Girthquake jokes. Then we got Saw. Then Frank with the freaking orange boy with the in the club.
In the club, yeah, fam.
5 from Ravenclaw, a golden shower boy from Dan, a golden shower boy from K-Max, 5 from Healer, another 20 from RJP, another 5 from Chris Thompson, another 10 from RJP, another
Amazing.
orange boy from Frank, another 5 from K-Max, another golden shower boy from RJP, Frank with a freaking pink boy. Oh my God, I think tonight was a rainbow night. I think it was a rainbow night. Oh my God, I think it was.
Whoa.
Holy shit, we haven't had one of those in a minute. God damn. And to make me do squats, thank you so much, Frank. I needed to do that. A golden shower boy from John, another golden shower boy from RJP. Oh my God, that's so many. Another one from K-Max, I know. Another one from Kyle, and then another orange boy from Frank. And you know what? Just for all of that, we're gonna do really quickly. I gotta pee so bad. Belly button says thank you. And party cheeks, party cheeks, party cheeks, party cheeks, party cheeks, party cheeks, party cheeks. There, these cheeks are partying. Hot damn, look at that one. That one's going wild. That party cheek is going wild. That's a wild cheek right there. You know what I'm saying? This is like if we were out in the wild, someone would try to go poaching for this cheek.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm so sorry, everyone. Seriously, thank you so much for not only Bikini Show 161 in a friggin' row. We did Turkey Gobbler. We got to see Darth Courtney, which is my favorite part of the night. I'm just going to say it. That outfit's amazing.
I know, it is wild.
It looks so good on you. Kyle, thank you.
Kyle, thank you. Everybody thank Kyle in the chat.
Everybody thank Kyle. Seriously, thank all of you. You guys are amazing. And squats. I love when you guys make me exercise.
I know they're still saying that you didn't do 10 on each side.
Hey, how dare you? How dare you? Get out of here.
They just don't. You guys don't know how to count, okay?
Yeah, I can count. I can count to this many. This many. I can count to this many. Where can everybody find you? Go follow Courtney and support her and all of the things that she does. 162. Yeah. I thought it was 161. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, 162. Okay. Oh, I mean, you're one off.
What a streak.
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter at @WasThatCourtney. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel also at @WasThatCourtney. And yeah, because I stream I stream often. And yeah, you can also join our Discord. Tonight we're going to be watching Blazing Saddles in there. So don't miss out on that. Yeah, and that's it.
Hell yes. Guys, go do all of those things. Thank you so much for watching the stream, everybody. And by the way, the fact that we're competing with Mike Tyson fights and people actually came to watch, like, warms my whole heart.
No,
Warms my whole
incredible.
heart. Like, and I got the big screen. I got the big screen. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you like what you've seen. The next stream will be on Sunday. Today's Friday. Yeah. On Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, another snack stream. My favorite. I got to get some snacks. Actually, I'm out of snacks.
Oh,
I know. I got to buy some snacks for it. We have to schedule a movie night as well in the Discord because backhand, we talked about that last week. So I need to get into the Discord and figure out a night that we can do that. It's either going to be a Wednesday or a Monday. Maybe Monday. Let's try to plan that for next week. And then also, the next spicy stream is going to be next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on the spicy sites. And Healer, we could do Pulp Fiction. I know that's not the one we were planning, but we'll talk about it.
oh yeah, you'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Spicy stream on the spicy site Wednesday. That was an obscene amount of fun. And yeah, that's everything. I love all of you guys. I hope that you get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep into a wonderful, beautiful Saturday where everyone gets to sleep in. Sleeping in tomorrow.
Yes.
So excited about it. So excited. Yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Until then. Wait, no, I got to do this right. I will see you on Friday. Oh, damn it, Frank. I was hoping everybody got to sleep in tomorrow. 5 a.m. That's too early. All right. Well, I hope that you get to sleep in at one point on the weekend. I'm going to stop
Damn
talking.
it, Frank.
Otherwise, I just won't shut up. I'll just keep going. I just will never stop talking. Okay. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Courtney, thank you so much again.
Oh, thank you for having me. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Wait, I can do this. Okay. Bye.